Hello students, we are in our third lecture and the topic of this lecture is importance of aromatic plants. Let us have a brief information about our previous two lectures. In the very first lecture, we studied or we discussed about the importance and scope of floriculture and landscaping. In the earlier lecture or the second lecture, the topic was importance and scope of medicinal plant. And the current topic, today's lecture, is importance of aromatic plants. So let us move on to our first slide. What are aromatic plants? Why they are called aromatic plants? And what they possess due to which they are known as aromatic plants. Now aromatic plants are the plants which possess essential oil in one or more plant parts. And that means these plants bear the essential oil in one or more plant parts. Now here are some of the examples I have cited below. That is, so here I have given some name of the plants, aromatic plants, and the essential oil they bear, and the plant part where they bear the essential oil. Now in sandal, the essential oil bearing part is wood. In cassia, the essential oil bearing part is bark. In lemongrass, the essential oils are present in the foliage. That means in the leaves of the lemongrass, they possess the essential oil. In jasmine, these essential oils are present in flowers. In citrus, the essential oils are present in fruits. And in coriander, the essential oil is present in seeds. That means these essential oils may be present in various parts. That is, example, heartwood, or in the bark, in the leaves, in the flowers, in the fruits, or in the seeds. So, aromatic plants are those plants which possess the essential oil in one or more plant parts. And those are known as aromatic plants. Now let us see what is meant by essential oils. What are the essential oils? In the present slide, we saw the location of the essential oils by which these plants are known as aromatic plants. So let us move on to the next slide. Essential oils. The essential oils are the complex mixture of odoriferous, steam, volatile compounds. Now I have highlighted some of the words from the definition. Those are very important. Complex mixture of odoriferous, steam, volatile compounds. Now the essential oils are the first, that is, they are the complex mixture. They possess the odor, and the last one is they are volatile in nature. They are complex in nature, they possess odor, and they are volatile compounds. Their nature is complex, they possess odor. The odor means they give out smell. It may be pleasant or unpleasant smell, but they possess the odor, that is a kind of smell, and they are volatile in compounds. Volatile means the substance which directly transforms its liquid form into gaseous. Now these are called as volatile. Here essential oils are known as complex mixtures of odoriferous, steam, volatile compounds. That is, they are complex in nature, they possess odor or smell, specific smell, peculiar smell, and they are volatile in nature. Essential oils are secreted by oil glands. Now who secretes the essential oil in plants? Now they are the oil glands, but they are secreted by oil glands, but they are stored or deposited in different parts of the plants, such as subcuticular spaces, granular hairs, cell organelles, excretory cavities, canals, and heartwood. Now these are the plant parts where the essential oils are stored or deposited. That is, subcuticular spaces, granular hairs, cell organelles, excretory cavities, canals, and heartwoods. Now in this slide we came to know the definition or the qualities of essential oils and their secretion and their deposition. That means they are complex in nature, they possess odor or smell, and they are volatile. They are secreted by oil glands, but not stored by oil glands, but they are stored by the other plant parts such as subcuticular spaces, granular hairs, cell organelles, excretory cavities, canals, and heartwoods. Now let's move on to our next slide. Here we are going to discuss about the uses of aromatic crops. What are the uses of aromatic crops in our daily life, in food and flavor industry, spices and condiments. Now, in food and flavor industry, huge amount of these aromatic crops or the aroma from these crops, that is in the form of essential oils, is used. Now, flavoring various drinks, various food products, various sweets. Now, these aroma from these aromatic crops are used in perfumery industries, soap industries, and cosmetic industries. Now, these industries in the manufacture of perfumes, manufacture of soaps, and cosmetics. Now, various cosmetics use this aroma from these above aromatic crops. Pharmaceutical and drug industries also use huge amount of essential oils from these aromatic crops in manufacture of pesticides and disinfectants. Now, why these aromatic crops or essential from these aromatic crops are used in the manufacture of pesticides and disinfectants? Because many of these aromatic crops possess antifungal, antiseptic, and insecticidal properties. Here, the point is to be noted that not only these aromatic crops possess essential oil, but they possess antifungal, antiseptic, and insecticidal properties also, so that they are also used in the manufacture of disinfectants and pesticides. In pain industries, they are used as solvent. Now, various pain balms that are available or pain pastes that are available in the market, they use the aroma or essential oils from these aromatic crops, which are used as solvents for manufacture of pain balms. Distilled wastes are used in manufacture of cardboards, cheap paper, and packing material. Now, distilled waste means the byproducts that are remained below. The wastes that are remain below are used in manufacture of byproducts. Now, these are the byproducts which we get from after extraction of essential oils from the aromatic crops, such as cardboards, cheap paper, and packing material. That is, after extraction of essential oils from the aromatic crops, whatever the residues are remain below, they are not thrown away, but they are used to manufacture other byproducts, which also fetch prices in market, which are also used to manufacture other products such as cardboards, cheap paper. Cheap paper means paper which is utilized for newspaper. This is a cheap paper for manufacture of cheap paper and packing material. Various packing materials can be manufactured from the distilled wastes that are obtained after extraction of essential oil from the aromatic crops. Let us move on to our next slide. Essential oil industry in India. What is the present status of essential oil industry in India? It is a cottage industry. Now, it is not a huge industry or commercial industry. It is a cottage industry. India is a traditional producer of essential oils. Now, decades from thousands of years or decades ago, India is producing essential oils from aromatic plants such as sandalwood, palmarosa, and lemongrass. Now, these are the essential oils: sandalwood, palmarosa, and lemongrass, which India produces traditionally. Next is India use aromatic plants and their products in rituals. Now, religious rituals and ceremonies. India's religious rituals and ceremonies are incomplete without the use of these aromatic plants and their products. Some aromatic plants find place in materia medica. In the earlier lecture also, we saw the medicinal use. You saw the importance of medicinal plants and scope for medicinal plants. In that topic also, we saw that Indian system of medicine, where the plant base is used for preparation of drugs. Here also, some of the aromatic plants find place in preparation of medicine in Indian system of medicine, especially in Ayurveda, especially sandalwood, mint, and fennel. Now, these aromatic plants find a place in materia medica, that is Indian system of medicine for preparation of drugs, which has a plant base as its preparation of drugs. India is endowed, means India is gifted, India is provided, India is rich in various agroclimatic conditions suitable for growing different aromatic plants. There is a varied agroclimatic conditions are very suitable for growing different aromatic plants. This is how we can see now the Indian oil industry it is a cottage industry. India is a traditional producer of essential oils such as sandalwood, palmarosa, lemongrass. India uses aromatic plants and their products in religious rituals and religious ceremonies. Now, some aromatic plants find place in Indian system of medicine, especially sandalwood, mint, fennel. India is provided or rich in various agroclimatic conditions suitable for growing different or various aromatic plants. We will move on to our next slide. Why oil industry is not strong in India? That is, what are the reasons this essential oil industry is not strong in India? Unawareness among the farmers about the significance and probability of essential oils. There is very much unawareness among the local farmers about the significance and profitability of the essential oils and the aromatic crops. Lack of marketing facilities. There are no proper marketing facilities for these aromatic crops and their essential oils. High initial investments in some of these aromatic crops cultivation. Initial investments are very high. Price fluctuation. Every now and then there is fluctuation in the prices of these aromatic crops and essential oils. Competition for land domestication. There is huge competition as the urbanization is growing. There is huge competition for land domestication. Lack of scientific knowledge on cultivation of aromatic plants. Still, there is lack of knowledge, means not proper knowledge is not available about the cultivation. Proper and exact knowledge is not unavailable. Scientific knowledge is unavailable about the cultivation of these aromatic plants. So, due to these reasons, essential oil industry, there are much more reasons are also, which we'll see in our next slide. This essential oil industry is not strong in India. We'll move on our next slide. There are deadly diseases which are the main obstacle in the production of these aromatic plants. Spike disease of sandalwood, fusarial wilt of geranium. Now these are the major diseases which poses a major setback for production of this sandalwood and geranium. Lack of germplasm collection and maintenance. Risk as the produce is priced on the basis of principle. That means the principle which is applied in the extraction of essential oils. So there is a huge risk as the produce is priced on the basis of the principle that is utilized in the extraction of essential oil from the aromatic plants. Larger quantities are required. The demand of these aromatic plants and their essential oil is huge, but as compared to that, the production is very low and cultivation is also very low. Lack of testing facilities. Now, the essential oil testing facilities are very scarce. Availability of cheaper synthetic substitutes in the market as compared to these aromatic essential oils extracted from the aromatic crops. Their synthetic substitutes are present in markets which are very cheaper. So the people possess or demand for the cheaper synthetic substitutes which are produced from chemicals, not from the aromatic plants, and they are very cheaper as compared to these essential oils that are extracted from the aromatic crops. So they can be bought for very less price as compared to these essential oils extracted from the natural aromatic crops. Shortage of trained personals. Now, lack of these man-force or employees which are trained in the production and extraction of essential oils. We will move on our next slide. Importance of these aromatic plants. What is the importance of these aromatic plants? Aromatic plants produce essential oils, perfumes, and flavors which are in use with our civilization since several thousand years. Human civilization is using these essential oils, perfumes, and flavors thousands of years ago. Due to vast area and varied agroclimatic conditions, they can be commercially cultivated in different parts of India successfully. Yes, it's very true. India has a vast area and varied agroclimatic conditions, so these aromatic crops can be cultivated in different parts of India successfully due to varied agroclimatic conditions which are suitable for cultivation of these aromatic crops. Essential oils and aroma chemicals are indispensable in various human activities, means they are absolutely necessary, without which human activities are incomplete. So, essential oils and aroma chemicals are indispensable, absolutely necessary in various human activities. So, aromatic plants produce essential oils, perfumes, and flavors which are in use with our human civilizations since several thousand years. Due to vast area and varied agroclimatic conditions, now these aromatic crops can be commercially cultivated in different parts of India successfully. Essential oils and aroma chemicals are absolutely, that is, indispensable in various human activities. We will move to our next slide. Essential oils are adjuncts of cosmetics, soaps, pharmaceutical preparations, perfume, confectionery, ice creams, aerated waters, disinfectants, agarbatti, and etc. Essential oils are adjunctants. Adjunctants means they are supplements. They are used as supplements in the manufacture of cosmetics, soaps, various soaps, pharmaceutical preparations. They are used as supplements. Perfumer, confectionery, ice creams, aerated waters, disinfectants, and agarbatti, and so on. Some important aromatic plants. Here, some of the names of the important aromatic plants are given here: lemongrass, citronella, palmarose, vetiver, geranium, lavender, dauna. These plants have a great demand in our country. There is a great demand for the above aromatic plants in India, that is lemongrass, citronella, palmarosa, vetiver, geranium, lavender, and dauna. So, in today's topic, the topic is over here. We will conclude our today's topic, but before concluding or before closing the today's topic, we will have a little bit revision what we studied, what we discussed in our earlier slides. That is, aromatic plants are those plants which possess essential oils in one or more plant parts. The plant parts may be leaves, fruits, flowers, seeds, or bark, or heartwood. Now, what are essential oils? Now, these are the complex mixture of odoriferous steam volatile compounds. Means they are essential oils are complex in nature. They possess odor and they are volatile in nature, and they are excreted by oil glands, and they are deposited or stored in various plant parts: cuticular spaces, granular hairs, cell organelles, excretory cavities, canals, and heartwoods. Uses of aromatic crops also we saw. Then present status of essential oil industry in India. Why essential oil industry is not strong? It should be in India. What are the reasons for that? And importance of aromatic plants. What is the importance of these aromatic plants? We shall stop here and conclude our current lecture. We will meet in our next online lecture. Thank you.